Good day, I'm Theodore Henry, and this is your JIS News for Thursday, September 7, 2023. The pilot project for introducing a cashless system to the Jamaica Urban Transit Company JUTC should begin soon. Transport Minister Darrell Vaz gave the update during Wednesday's post-cabinet press briefing at Jamaica House.
We are expecting that by August next year, we should be in a position for the pilot project to have ended and for the procurement process to have ended in order for us to go cashless.
He says this is one of the measures to address the millions of dollars being lost each year due to the pilferage of diesel oil and uncollected bus fares.
Once that is done, obviously, the burden on the Ministry of Finance, the Consolidated Fund, and the taxpayers of Jamaica will be radically reduced because, as you know, JUTC subsidizes billions of dollars a year, and a lot of those billions are as a result of the two issues that I just spoke about.
To address the pilferage of diesel fuel from the bus company, government is moving to refleet the JUTC with CNG and electric-powered buses. Meanwhile, the Transport Minister says government will be taking more aggressive steps to prevent or prosecute the destruction of public assets. Minister Darrell Vaz made that assertion on Wednesday as he addressed the weekly post-cabinet press briefing at Jamaica House. In response to a stone-throwing incident on Monday regarding one of the recently bought JUTC buses, the minister says stronger legislative provisions are among the actions being considered to deter such actions.
We cannot spend this amount of money to have either idle or orchestrated attacks on the government's property, because the government's property is the taxpayers' property. So that is something that I'm going to be looking at in relation to current legislation and whether or not it requires amended legislation, because the time is now for this to stop.
The recently introduced C5 electronic entry portal, or Immigration Customs Declaration form, will allow arriving airline passengers to benefit from greater ease through customs. That assertion comes from National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang. He was speaking on Tuesday during a tour of the Norman Manley International Airport to observe firsthand incoming travelers utilizing the electronic Immigration Customs Declaration form.
The idea is to make it easier for the Jamaicans who are coming home to get home. It's a service to our population. In addition to that, of course, it's an easier process for the visitors we're getting in the tourism sector, because tourism is now one of our major contributors to economic activity.
The rollout of the new system is being done by the Passport, Immigration and Citizenship Agency PICA in partnership with Jamaica Customs. Travelers to the island are mandated to fill out the immigration form online, replacing the paper document previously issued on various airlines destined for Jamaica. Minister Chang says the new system is a crucial element in the national security apparatus of the country. He asserts that it not only helps with revenue generation, but also plays a vital role in helping to eliminate threats from criminal elements who use the airport to traffic illicit goods. The Security Minister and Deputy Prime Minister says it also supports government's push to maximize Jamaica's strategic geographic location for transshipment purposes.
Jamaica is an ideal location for movement in the Caribbean. It is considered the best location for transshipment. By any measure, we sit at a strategic spot between North and South America, crossroads for the Americas literally, and therefore we have to ensure and monitor our borders well. So we have to introduce modern techniques and use electronics to improve our efficiency and quality of service.
The minister is reminding the public that the online declaration form is completely free to be accessed by travelers through the airports. He adds that e-gates will also be added in the future to further ease congestion in the arrival hall at the NMIA. Jamaican students saw better results in this year's Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate, CSEC, and the Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Exam, CAPE, when compared to last year. Education Minister Favor Williams revealed the results during a press briefing at Jamaica House on Wednesday. The data shows that 84.1% of CAPE students passed at least one subject. Of the 34 subjects sat, 18 showed improved pass rates over 2022. Most notable were mathematics, English A, and theater arts, which all improved by more than 7 percentage points.
The takeaway from what we're presenting today is that there is recovery, 23 versus 22. In a lot of areas, we are back where we were prior to the pandemic, but in some we still have some recovery to go.
For CAPE, there was an average pass rate of 90.6% for Units 1 and 2. The Education Minister is also reporting high English success rates for students who did the City and Guilds test. And finally, 4 tax offices have received ISO 9001-2015 certification from the National Certification Body of Jamaica, NCBJ. This certification means Tax Administration Jamaica TAJ has acquired the seal of approval for being in compliance with the internationally recognized standard for quality management systems. The certified locations are the St. Andrew Revenue Service Center in Constant Spring, the Maypen Tax Office, Spanish Town Tax Office, and Falmouth Tax Office. The tax authority is one of 15 entities identified by the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service to undergo the World Bank-funded certification activity. As part of the certification process, TAJ had to improve its processes, documentation, and systems. Commissioner General of the TAJ, Ainsley Powell, says this move will go a long way in strengthening the country's economic program as doing business with the revenue services continues to improve and become easier. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Theodore Henry. Thanks for watching.